When working with metal, whether in fabrication, repair, or custom creation, achieving a smooth, safe, and visually appealing finish is essential. A vital tool in reaching this goal is the Carbide Burr. These small rotary files are made from tungsten carbide, a material renowned for its incredible hardness and durability. Welders and metalworkers rely on carbide burrs to smooth sharp edges and remove residual burrs from welded joints or freshly cut metal edges. This not only enhances safety by eliminating hazards, but also improves the functionality and appearance of the finished product. The process begins with selecting the right carbide burr. The choice depends largely on the type of material you're working with: steel, aluminum, or another metal, as well as the specific task at hand. Carbide burrs come in a variety of shapes and cutting patterns. Cylindrical burrs are typically chosen for flattening or smoothing straight edges, while ball-shaped burrs excel at deburring curved surfaces and corners. Flame-shaped burrs are well suited for intricate detailing or reaching into tight spaces. Additionally, the cutting pattern matters. Single-cut burrs are ideal for harder metals, producing long, smooth chips, whereas double-cut burrs have cross-cut teeth that remove material faster and leave a finer finish. For example, when smoothing a weld bead in an inside corner, a ball-shaped double-cut burr often provides the best blend of control and efficiency. Once the right burr is selected, it must be securely attached to a compatible rotary tool. Common choices include die grinders or high-speed rotary tools like a Dremel. It's crucial to ensure that the tool's operating speed matches the recommendations of the burr's manufacturer, typically between 10,000 and 30,000 revolutions per minute, RPM. Running the tool too fast can generate excessive heat, potentially damaging the burr or the workpiece, while too slow a speed can reduce cutting efficiency and lead to clogging, especially with softer metals. Before any grinding or deburring begins, preparation is key. The workpiece should be cleaned thoroughly to remove any residual oil, debris, or slag from welding. Secure the metal firmly using clamps or a vise. Movement during grinding can compromise both safety and the quality of the finish. Once the area is clean and stable, the deburring process can begin. Deburring with a carbide burr requires finesse and attention. Gentle, controlled pressure is essential. Forcing the tool can cause gouging or uneven removal of material. Instead, let the sharp cutting edges of the burr do the work. Employ smooth, steady motions, moving the burr along the sharp edge or over the burr in sweeping passes. When working on a welded joint, follow the natural contour of the weld bead, smoothing protrusions without removing excessive material. This preserves the integrity of the weld while ensuring a safe, smooth transition between surfaces. Technique matters, especially when precision is required. Holding the tool at a 45-degree angle typically provides optimal cutting action, allowing the burr's edges to engage the material effectively. For intricate or hard-to-reach areas, switch to smaller diameter burrs and reduce the speed of the rotary tool. This combination affords greater control and minimizes the risk of accidental damage to adjacent surfaces. Throughout the process, periodic inspection is vital. Pause regularly to check your progress, feeling the edge for smoothness, and visually inspecting for any remaining burrs or sharpness. If imperfections persist, repeat the process with lighter, more refined passes. For those aiming for a polished, mirror-like finish, the deburring step can be followed by the use of sanding discs or polishing wheels. These tools further refine the surface, removing the fine scratches left by the burr and imparting a professional sheen. Safety is always a top priority when working with rotating tools and metal debris. Personal protective equipment is non-negotiable. Sturdy gloves protect your hands from sharp edges and hot fragments. Safety glasses shield your eyes from flying particles, and a dust mask prevents inhalation of fine metal dust. Adequate ventilation is also important, as some metals release hazardous particles when abraded. The importance of proper deburring extends far beyond aesthetics. In critical industries like aerospace, sharp edges can create stress concentrations, which can eventually lead to cracks and catastrophic part failure. In automotive manufacturing, smooth edges are essential for precise fitment and ease of assembly, as well as for reducing the risk of injury to workers handling the parts. Whether you're building a custom handrail, repairing a vehicle chassis, or fabricating aerospace components, using carbide burrs to remove burrs and smooth edges is a vital part of meeting both safety and quality standards. There are a few expert tips that can further optimize results. When working with softer metals such as aluminum, it's best to use a lower rotary speed to prevent the burr from clogging with material. Regularly cleaning the burr with a wire brush maintains its sharpness and cutting efficiency, ensuring fast and clean removal of metal. For operations that involve high production volumes, automated deburring systems may be worth considering. These systems deliver consistent results and can significantly reduce manual labor, especially in larger industrial settings. In summary, the process of using carbide burrs for deburring and edge smoothing is a blend of science, skill, and attention to detail. It starts with selecting the right tool for the job, preparing both the workpiece and yourself, and employing careful technique to achieve the desired result. Periodic inspection ensures that the finished edge is not only safe and functional, but also meets the highest standards of craftsmanship. By following these best practices, welders and metalworkers can consistently deliver safer, smoother, and more professional results, ensuring that their work not only looks good, but stands up to the demands of real-world use. Whether you're a seasoned professional or an aspiring fabricator, mastering the use of carbide burrs is a fundamental step toward excellence in metalworking.